When you are traveling the world, you will realize two things. The food is great, but the electronics are expensive. The taste, smells, sceneries, they're all perfect, but I kind of miss my American online shopping privileges. And this video is about a smart way for everyone outside the United States to have access to American online shopping experience. I lived abroad before, and trust me, there is no better sales than American sales and discounts. Like, I'm not very familiar with the Korean and Chinese markets, but I lived or visited most of the European Union, the Mediterranean basin, the Gulf countries. I lived in Southeast Asia for a while as well too. Even though some Samsung prices in Dubai can sometimes match the American market, trust me, when there is Cyber Monday, Black Friday, the deals are unlike anywhere else. Also, it's cheaper. Like, it's cheaper in so many levels. For example, I've been in Europe for a while now and I'm filling my SD card, so I needed a new SD card, and I am a bit particular and I'm using 256 gigabytes. And when I went to a store in France, I was shocked by the price. And then I went to Switzerland to check how is it, and it was almost similar. Basically, a 256 gigabyte Samsung SD card is almost twice as expensive as it is in American Amazon. And when I mentioned American Amazon, I thought, okay, they should have Amazon here too, right? Amazon is a global brand, world's largest company. I checked, and even in Amazon, it is like substantially more expensive than the US market. And there are some clothing items, particular electronics, as I mentioned earlier, and accessories, which are not simply present in the European or the local market that you're in. I was looking for a solution that would get me things delivered from the US to wherever I am in the world, and Ship7 does exactly that. So I looked around and checked a couple of websites, but I was in touch with Ship7's customer service. They were the first ones to respond to my questions, because it's not something that I've done before. It's not something that I thought it would existed. So that's why I'm doing this video and sharing the experience with you, because it was very smooth and just very nice. Oh, by the way, like, Amazon sometimes delivers to Europe, but that selection is actually limited. They don't deliver everything to Europe or other countries. As I said, their customer service was really the critical component when it comes to deciding, because they have done this before. They have shipped similar items to where I am. There are some customs related issues that they have gone through before and I didn't. And I picked DHL for shipping because it was the most affordable, and also DHL is a big name. However it goes is that first you just log into Ship7. By the way, I have a Ship7 box still here. I'm keeping it as a souvenir. So yeah, I'm kind of becoming a fan of theirs. So what I was saying. Okay, so you go ahead and log into you go to their website and just sign up. Once you sign up, they assign you a postbox number, and that is already free for you to have. And I know that they keep your goods for 60 days for free, which is fantastic. And also they offer some services like they open the boxes for you, put them together, so you don't pay for empty boxes. And of course, another important thing is that you don't end up with an item that you did not order in a different continent. So it's important that they deliver such services. If you've been a long-time follower of my channel, I know that how particular and meticulous I am when it comes to my purchases. So for me, it's important that it is the right item, because I've been disappointed even by Amazon a couple of times, but Ship7 opened my boxes, they checked the items for me, and they put them together. So instead of, I don't know, 30 bucks, I paid maybe 25. Imagine doing this a couple of times. So once you sign up, they assign you this postal box and with your name on it. So it's a regular address. It's not like it's going to a company or something. But then you have an identifier like a unit number. With the number, Ship7 knows where to put your incoming package. And once you receive a package, they open it for you, take a simple photo and upload it to your inbox. Then you know what's coming. Then you know if it's the right item. You can, by the way, store your things safely there up to 60 days for free. That's again fantastic. Imagine you don't want to pay for just one item. You bulk things up, you put them together, bundle them quite easily, and then get them shipped to save on the shipping cost. Once I confirmed that the items are actually the items that I want, I just went ahead and collected. Oh no, sorry, I'm missing a step here. Before actually ordering any item, you can go to their estimate calculator and check how much of a shipping cost you're going to pay and which brand will be charging how much. So this is a good estimate because when you are deciding on what to get from where, because some things are not worth the trouble, but some things are significantly cheaper in the US market. For example, that SD card, I was gonna feel like a dork to pay twice that I'm used to pay just for one SD card, and eventually you'll realize that for the price of that SD card in France, I got an SD card, I got an Amazon Echo, the latest generation, my wife's foundation, and a little breakfast treat for myself. Another great thing is that their website is actually super easy to use. Once you register, they assign you the shipping address. Once you have the shipping address, you can confidently go ahead and do your shopping from anywhere. They take the photos whenever you receive a new item, upload it to your inbox so you know that it is there, and then you have the photo, so as if you ask a friend to unbox it for you, you see it. They don't literally unbox it, but if you ask for it, they can go into detail. For example, if you're ordering something very particular, say a blouse with a star or something, if you're particular about that star, or maybe you ask for customization, and if it's not customized properly, if your name is spelled wrong, it will be such a hassle to send it back to the US and deal with an extra shipping cost. So they avoid the mistakes by human element, which is fantastic. Once I got everything, I collected my estimate and I knew how much I was going to pay. I logged into their website, I paid, and they offer a 2-3 day delivery option for very reasonable amounts. In my case, it was $25 for an SD card, the Lucky Charms breakfast cereal, the Amazon Echo, and my wife's foundation. So they were all jointly packed together in a nice box actually. Let me show you, the box is still there from Ship7. They also put a small thank you card in it, and you know that someone actually gets it ready for you. Let me check who prepared mine. Mine is actually prepared by Kayla. Here you go. Yep. So they sent you a nice thank you note as well, and I think that's a nice touch because I value customer experience so much. That is the main reason why I choose Ship7. So anyways, once you get your order, depending on your country's customs regulations, you may get a phone call from DHL saying, hey, we have the small customs duty. In my case, because I was in France when I actually collected the item, there's 20% customs fee, and yes, I still benefited from a better price. According to the local custom rules, either DHL calls you and sends you a link to pay the custom duties, or you just, if your country is more liberal when it comes to customs regulation, you directly receive the item in 2 to 3 days. In my case, I believe I ordered on a Monday and I got everything on a Friday. That 1 day extra delay was due to the custom regulations in France, but in countries, I think around the Gulf area, in Italy, in Switzerland, they are not actually checked, but I'm not sure. Of course, you got to check these out with Ship7 and their knowledgeable customer service people. For my tech fan friends out there, I know that DJI is up to something in Q2 of 2019, and if I wait for that product to arrive to Europe, it will take at least extra 2-3 months, whereas it will be available in the US market, and I have some connections, so I'll have direct access on the first day of purchase, and I'll get mine shipped to me with like 2-3 more days of delay than the first guy who's gonna receive his new DJI drone. Lastly, I mentioned Ship7 that I'm a YouTuber, I make videos. They were kind enough to sponsor my next shipping, so I would like to thank Ship7 for doing that, but most importantly, I would like to thank Ship7 for providing the service to me, because I rely on the US market for my business, for my YouTube videos, for my passion. So having access to the American shopping experience matters to me, and I believe that they're delivering a great service. I'm actually super glad that I figured out that such a service exists in the world. Thank you for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe if you like the content. I provide drones, electronics, cameras, GoPros, Osmo Pocket, and all sorts of interesting reviews on this channel. So if you don't want to miss it, click that button. Thank you for watching this video. Obviously,
Wakanda forever!
arrivederci.